It's 10:40 in Hamden. I'm Isabella Roman.
And I'm Anthony Palladino with your digital news brief. In the news this hour, New Jersey, New York, and Illinois have issued a mandatory 21-day quarantine for all health workers coming back from West Africa.
The White House and public health officials think the new quarantine is too harsh and spent the weekend trying to talk states out of it.
An unmanned NASA rocket exploded along the Virginia coast, causing a blast of fire but no deaths. The rocket was supposed to be carrying 5,000 pounds of supplies and experiments to an international space station just before liftoff. The space agency reported favorable weather and no technical concerns with the rocket. However, it was only able to lift off the ground for a couple seconds before it burst into flames. According to NASA, the cause of the explosion is unknown.
The United States has closed a major base in Afghanistan after 13 years. The United Kingdom has also ended its combat operations in Afghanistan. Both countries handed over the reins to the Afghan army. The bases were in the most violent areas in the country. The remaining troops will focus on counterterrorism efforts.
A U.S. jury found a friend of the accused Boston Marathon bomber guilty of lying to authorities in terrorism investigation. Rebel Philippos was charged with lying about visiting the dorm room of the suspected bomber 3 days after the attack. Philippos and two others removed a backpack containing empty fireworks shells from the dorm room of the suspected bomber. Philippos faces up to 16 years in prison.
And 25 European banks have failed their stress tests. The tests were based on data from the end of last year. Half of the banks have improved since then, and the results are better than the last stress test, which was done 3 years ago. The banks have 9 months to improve or they risk being shut down.
The National Transportation Safety Board released its final report on 5 Metro North accidents in 2014 and early 2014, which resulted in 6 fatalities. U.S. Senator Richard Blumenthal blamed the Federal Railway Administration, which regulates the railroads. However, Metro North President Joseph Giletti says the railroad is doing everything it can and taking every recommendation in order to be safe. Governor Daniel Malloy says the State Department of Transportation is working with the Metro North to improve safety.
And on Friday, a freshman opened fire in the cafeteria of a high school in Marysville, Washington. 2 students were killed and 3 others were wounded. The shooter was part of a Native American tribe and also a foot player and homecoming prince.
A Central Connecticut basketball player is being charged with a third degree assault and disorderly conduct after allegedly striking his girlfriend while the two were fighting. Police say Kyle Vanalis, a guard for the Central Connecticut Blue Devils, punched his girlfriend in the forehead during the altercation. The athletic department spokesman for the university says Vanalis is not participating in team activities. He is due back in court on December 5th.
And now a look at the weather. Mostly cloudy today with a 30% chance of late showers. And today the temperature can reach as high as 69 degrees. And today it looks like Hamden is not ready for winter just yet. But I would definitely bring out your coat for this weekend because Saturday we are expecting snowfall, which is crazy.
I know, and for the Halloween weekend, that'll be pretty different for the kids going out on Friday to have it warm, and then on Saturday if they wake up and it's the first snowfall of the season.
And I'll definitely have to rethink a costume idea.
That'll crazy.
That's your digital news brief for today. I'm Isabella Roman.
And I'm Anthony Palladino.